Hi guys, and happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a beautiful Wednesday. We are having a Wednesday that is like 100 degrees, 100% humidity. It is brutal. But here in the Aloha bar in the shade, there is a little bit of a breeze, and it's somewhat bearable. It's bearable. And the sun is pretty bad because this morning I went out and cut a couple branches from the front bush. This is very early in the morning, and I was just drenched. And then I said, yeah, this is not the day for this. But in that cutting of the branches, I saw two lanternfly nymphs, and those are like maybe 2 of 4 total that I've seen this season. So they were supposed to emerge in June. It's now July, so maybe we won't have an infestation of them this year. That would be great because they were scary last year. They were everywhere. They were horrible, and we were chasing them around with fly swatters because we were advised to kill them when we saw them because they kill trees. So we did that. You know, that's what we did last year. But we chased them constantly, and this year we haven't had that problem yet. So I have both fountains going. I had my incense going in that beautiful lotus that I bought. Just a beautiful morning. Very, very hot. But every so often I go into the AC and cool down, and it feels good. It feels really good when you walk into the house. But you know what? I can't not be outside, you know. There were a lot of fireworks last night. Of course, we can hear the big New York fireworks from here, plus every other idiot around was blowing things up. And there was a thing that Jim Gaffigan did, one of the funniest people alive. He said something about I don't normally eat a burger, a brat, and a steak, but it is 4th of July, and I'm gonna need the energy if I'm gonna blow shit up. And it cracked me up because it seems to be so true, right? So yesterday we had a very cloudy, overcast day, and of course we were waiting for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest because we were rooting for Adam Moran, Beard Meets Food, huge Beard Meets Food fans, and it was on ESPN, so we're waiting for it to start. The women's competition went off without a hitch at 10:45 a.m. It was sunny and beautiful. All of a sudden, lightning, thunder, torrential downpours came in, and the men's segment was delayed. It had a lightning delay, they called it, but they showed pictures of Coney Island, and it was torrentially downpouring. So we're waiting. You know, we said, well, you know, these big downpours, they usually pass right through and then they're done. But this one, it just kept going and going and going. So what we did was do our Nathan's hot dogs first, and then, well, earlier before the contest, because it was scheduled on ESPN at noon, so they were like not doing the women's competition. They put that after the men's later, in reruns or whatever you call it. And so I made the dip. that I showed you guys, and oh, it was such a hit. And we ate that, and then we were saying, well, this is good because we ate that. It was like addicting. We couldn't stop eating it, so we'll let it, we'll rest a while, watch the contest, and then make our hot dogs. Well, the contest was delayed for 2 hours. 2 hours. So an hour in, I made the hot dogs, Nathan's hot dogs, of course. Nathan's mustard, and so we ate our dogs, and then finally the contest happened at 2, and we waited for Adam to come out, and of course we love Joey Chestnut and everything, but because we do this every year, this is a big thing, and I think this is only the 3rd time that Adam Moran has done Nathan's. And he's like 15th ranked competitive eater in the world, and number 1 in England. But nobody can beat Joey. And but we like to watch Adam, and we were rooting for him and everything. But anyway, we watched his triumphant entrance and everything. It was so fun.
Year of our Lord 1352. Plague throughout Europe. Chaos, violence, and death. But within the very collapse of civilization was a seed of hope. The prophecy of a boy to be born some 700 years in the future, who would go on to represent Mother England in the most important and prestigious gathering of nations in the world. And so the vision has come to pass, for he stands before you now. He is the number 1 ranked eater in the United Kingdom with 32 hot dogs and buns. The number 15 ranked eater in the world from England and the city of Leeds. I give you beard meets food, Adam Moran.
Great to see Moran back here. It's like seeing Fulham in the Prem. World order restored.
So that was fun. It was our day. I took my mom to Walmart for a little while, just a short while, and it was really overcast. We thought it was going to storm any minute, but there was only one downpour by us. Nothing like what happened in Coney Island. I mean, we had one downpour and some thunder. My mom's dog was freaking out. She wouldn't relax, wouldn't lay down. But that passed by, and by the time I left, it wasn't raining anymore. And my neighbors had their baby 3 or 4 days ago, and he sent me a picture of her, and she was beautiful. I was just, oh my God, what a beautiful little kid. And I was like, oh, she's so beautiful, and what's her name, He's like Andrea, and I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I had gotten her some clothes. I knew she was going to be a girl. They knew she was a girl. So I had gotten her some really amazingly cute things, and I brought them over because I was waiting for her to be born. And I left them on his porch, texted him, said, I got something for her. It's on the porch. And the things I got were so cute. And I got them from Temu. And Temu, I was talking about Temu with my cousin the other day, and she was like, yeah, I read really bad reviews about Temu. And I was like, yeah, well, for women's clothing, it basically sucks. Like, everything you get is not good. It's the fabric content is horrible. Like, I don't like polyester, and almost everything that they do is polyester, But the craft supplies that I get from Temu are remarkable. I got a remarkable shower curtain from them. I got that Ouija bath mat from them, which I showed you. I got that jack-o'-lantern beret, some of the stuff is really good. If you stay away from the women's clothes, pretty much you're going to get some really, really good buys. And I bought like 12 packs of different kinds of beads to decorate the dreads, and I paid like, I don't know, 13 bucks for all of them. And one of the packs was the runes that I had showed you in the past, and those I had gotten on Amazon for $20. They were the exact same thing. I think I got them for $3.97. So you can't beat those kind of deals, you know. And the thing about Temu is that they come very, very quickly. So anyway, the baby clothes came from Temu, and when I got them, I checked them out, made sure they were like not weird fabrics and stuff, because a lot of people don't like to put weird fabrics against their baby's skin. But these are really cute. They were, you know, cotton, seersucker, and just really nice things. And I'll show you what I got her. So tomorrow is our Record King day. It's going to be another day like this. If it's really this hot, I don't know, because Craig does not keep the store cool enough. He could, but when we're dying of sweat, he's got a sweatshirt on. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, that kind of person. So if it's not cool in there, I won't be able to be in there. But we'll try. And I talked to Petey, and he said that he got half of the 45s upstairs yesterday. So that was, and you're talking about 50,000 45s, I want to say. So he got half of them upstairs, and so that was a very productive moment for him. He didn't hurt himself. He had a little bit of help, and he said he might even finish the other half today. I said, don't push it, because it's really freaking hot, you know? So, but he's getting there. So that's really, really cool. Alright, I got one fun thing to show you, and I left it in its cardboard because it just came, and I was really glad that it came today, because I'm here, because it was regularly scheduled for tomorrow. And, of course, the guy always puts it right in the freaking, right in the sun. Right on the edge of the porch, right in the blazing sun. So as soon as the truck pulled up, I grabbed it. And what it is this, the second Hollywood Vampires album. One of my favorite bands, one of my favorite, what do you call it, super bands, but the best super band I've ever heard. You know, we got Johnny Depp, Alice Cooper, Joe Perry, just remarkable. And this one, I have the first album, and it's amazing, absolutely amazing. But this one has their cover of Heroes on it, which is so, so great. They also have People Who Died on here. They do a lot of great, great stuff, but Heroes is on this, and I'm so excited. 2 record set. Can't Put Your Arms Around Memory by Johnny Thunders is on here. It's sung by Joe Perry. Really, really fun. Heroes is sung by Depp, and it's just remarkable. So I'm really excited about that. I've been looking to get this for a long time. Long time. As soon as it came out. I think it only came out in, what do I want to say? June? April? April or June? It just came out. But anyway, I wanted it from the start. So I have it. What else do we want to talk about? I got some other fun things on the way. I've been searching for a long time for Salvador Dali's espadrilles. I want the espadrilles that Dali wore. And in my research, in my searching, I finally found out where they came from. And they came from a place called Diego's in Spain. and they're actually called the Dolly. Like, that's the name of them. So you can't get the wrong pair because they're called the Dolly. And finally, I found Diego's. Coming from Spain, Dolly's exact espadrilles, and I couldn't be happier. Can't wait. And very excited about those. I don't know what else. I have other things on the way, but I'm not sure. I can't keep track of things anymore. You know, some things take so long you forget about them. And that's kind of fun, too, because then you get a surprise in the mail, you know. And I don't mind that at all. So, anyway, I was sitting on the deck and talking to Peter, and we got cut off like right in the middle, and I felt my phone, and it was like 1,000 degrees. I was like, holy shit, it must have been overheated because it's just too hot to have your phone out here. But now that I'm sitting here in the Aloha bar in the shade with the breeze, it does not feel bad at all. It feels really quite pleasant, you know, like I could stay here for hours. But I want to get my Hollywood Vampires record inside. Nothing like the Heaton records. They don't like each other. And probably the video camera too. But like I said, we're in the shade and it feels really nice in here. Very, very nice. So, I hope you guys had a beautiful 4th. We had a very fun 4th, despite the rain delay on the Nathan's contest. At least they had it, because originally an hour in, let's see, so we waited, we put ESPN on, 12 o'clock we're waiting, they said rain delay, lightning delay. 1 o'clock, they put a notice that the, that Eyewitness News said the cops, the NYPD canceled the contest, and we're like, what? And then I looked online and people were going mental on Twitter, like getting really pissed, like, oh, you know, like, what a novelty, eating hot dogs inside, like, why can't you just move this inside, you know, that kind of stuff. And finally, I guess they figured, okay, we have a crowd of 35,000, maybe we shouldn't cancel this, people will freak out. So at 2 o'clock it finally started, you know. But by then it was 95 degrees or like 98 with the heat index, and these poor people, I mean, competitive eaters are ready to eat. When they're ready to eat, they're psyched up. Now 2 hours have gone by. I think that's why Joey only ate 63 hot dogs. Like, you know, his record is 76. But that 2 hours can really mess them up, you know. Their mindset changes. They're kind of wondering if they're going to eat today, you know. Whatever, it definitely messes them up. And by that time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was way hotter than at noon. So I can understand that they weren't on form, you know. But it was still fun. It was great, and it was really fun cheering Beard on, because he is one of our favorites. And I hope he keeps coming back to do it. And I think that's about it, guys. I had a fun day. I'm having a fun day. Despite the heat, I had the music going, I had the fountains going. It was just no noise out here except for the occasional, you know, leaf blower or edger. Because I guess the landscapers are back in action today. But basically it was very, very, very peaceful, and it was nice. So that's it for me. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Wednesday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. We're going to have a couple of days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, of rain. So I'm planning to get a new podcast ready on one of those rainy days. And that's it, guys. I will see you all next time. I love you so very, very much. Talk to you later.